And welcome back to the Women of Virtue Development Institute Outreach Ministries podcast YouTube channel, where we are preparing young women for a time such as this. This is your host, Sister Robbie, aka Coach RA. I am the founder and president of the Women of Virtue Outreach Ministries. Listen, this will be my last series as it relates to Don't Curse Your Singleness. So today's topic is titled Build Your Community. Build Your Community. Last week, I talked about what happens after Christmas is over. The quiet, the reset, the emotions that surface when the celebrations end. And as I said with that message, one question kept coming back to me. After the noise fades, what actually sustains us? And the answer isn't a relationship status, it's community. And that's what I kept hearing the most is community. And over the last several weeks or the last several days, let me just correct myself. The last several days, I have been seeing prayer conferences for singles, messages dedicated to singles. I've even saw a channel that said, get that singleness off of you. And I thought, oh my God, I don't know if it's because of the algorithm, but I'm starting to see a plethora of messages and different things that's related to the singlehood or the single population. And listen, I'm not here to debate any of that. I am glad that we're taking note and we're taking notice of what the single life is all about. And I really wanted to focus on the community aspect. And I think it's so important that we shift our mindset. Singleness does not mean you were meant to walk alone. And if I made that message sound like it's something that we should be doing alone, no, that's not. I think my message was more or less, don't settle just because you're single. So singleness does not mean you were meant to walk alone. Okay. One of the biggest lies we've been told, especially during and after the holidays, is that community, in a sense, begins with marriage. And I don't think that's true. It doesn't. Community begins with connection, a shared purpose, mutual care, and healthy. And when I say healthy, I mean healthy relationships. You don't need a partner to build a village. A village can be anyone. It can be a sisterhood. It could be in the church setting. It could be even at work. It depends. Well, let me just say this. You have to be careful about who you connect with. But a village can be someone that has a shared vision, a shared purpose, mutual care, and it could be built on healthy relationships. That's what village in a community is all about. Why this matter after Christmas? The holidays, it gives us temporary gatherings. We all know that. We're attending different functions, we're attending different concerts, and it is going to end. But what happens after the lights come down, the tree is put up, the cards are put away? When you have community, community gives us consistent support. What does your community look like? After Christmas, think about it, is when real conversations happen, emotions settle, and growth begins. I was elated to see a lot of the different churches doing different things to promote or to speak about singleness. But after the 30-day consecration or the 30-day prayer visual, what happens after that? We have to be certain that even after certain things take place, we are consistent with building community. Because if we don't, this is where isolation can sneak in if we're not intentional about building solid, healthy relationships. Choosing community is not a sign of lack, it's a sign of maturity. Singleness and the community. So let me just say this again. Singleness is not a punishment. It's not a waiting room, and it's not a curse. Singleness is a season where you get to choose relationships wisely. Remember, wise and discernment. You need that in order to have healthy relationships. Community doesn't mean being everywhere. Let me just say this. You don't have to overextend yourself. You don't have to be filling spaces just to avoid loneliness. Remember that. I want you to get the concept of what community means. And it doesn't mean you have to go out and be doing a lot of different things and getting involved in overextending yourself. No, that's not what I'm trying to get you to do. It means choosing people who can pour back into you, showing up where you feel valued, building connections that support your growth. What connections do you have that are supporting your growth? Community heals what isolation exaggerates. I'll say that again. Your community, your support system, your sisterhood, those that are around you heals what isolation tends to exaggerate. If you're asking now what, here are some gentle steps. And I said this before. Join a group, take a class, reconnect with healthy friendships, okay? Serve where your gifts matter. Invest in spaces that align with your values and who you are becoming. Start a book club. Start a writing club, a journal club, whatever it is that you can do to build that support and that community. I guarantee you, you will start to feel healthy connections. Small steps build strong support systems. I want you to carry this with you. And I'm going to say this again until it sticks. I will not curse my singleness. I will cultivate community. I am surrounded by purpose. I am surrounded by amazing people. And I am surrounded by limitless possibilities. After Christmas is not the end of joy, it's the beginning of intention. Wherever you are in this season, remember, nothing about your life is lacking. This season is working for you. And I want you to understand what community can do for you in this season. Thank you so much for taking this time to listen. And this will conclude Do Not Curse Your Singleness. I will be in touch with a new upload as we transition into the new year. God bless. This is your host, Sister Robbie, aka Coach RA.